So it was through a letter. I was having a really bad day in business, and I went home, picked up my mail, opened it, and the envelope said, urgent, number 10, Downing Street. And I thought, oh, what can this be? And I just couldn't believe it. I sat there and just looked at it, made myself a cup of tea, sat with the dog and had a cry, and then called my husband. That advice is never, ever quit on a bad day. So there's always moments in all of our lives, and especially in businesses, where you plan for something and it doesn't quite work out your way, and you have to rethink and re-strategize, and sometimes that can be emotionally very draining, but you never ever quit on a bad day, because often the landscape can change, as mine did when I opened that letter and suddenly realized that the world was much bigger, and you would make a very different call when the landscape's slightly different. I think the time has come where we have, equality hasn't suddenly landed on our doorstep today. We have every right to be equal from day one. And if we do the same job, we have the right to be rewarded and thanked in exactly the same way. I grew up in a council estate. I'm very dyslexic. I left school at the age of 15 years old. I have no qualifications. I don't have a CCSE, GCSE, absolutely nothing. And I was told by a teacher that I would never make anything of my life. And sometimes in life you're not defined by the qualifications that we have, you're defined by the spirit within. And I did go and make something of my life. I worked really hard and I had to find that. But we do also need to give that opportunity to other members of the younger generation who are not going to have A-levels and go to university. They need to feel that they have opportunity and possibilities to fulfil their dreams too.
So She Speaks to Me Here is an online platform that I set up about 3 years ago, because I set it up to bring together diverse women's voices, and I did it because I was really sort of fed up of the way Muslim women in particular were portrayed in the media, in a kind of very binary, stereotypical way, as either being oppressed or being a threat. And I really wanted the rich diversity that exists within the sort of female Muslim communities to be sort of brought out there, and in particular in their own voices as well. I think and I hope they'll be really proud. I'm hugely proud and honoured, and I really feel that this award is not just for me, but it is for all the amazing women that I work with, who are all change makers in their own sort of communities and doing amazing things. And I think they'll feel that this is recognition for Muslim women more broadly. Yeah, unfortunately, with all the sort of various events, tragic events that we've had in the last year, we've definitely seen an increase in Islamophobia, and especially for Muslim women who look different and who wear the hijab. And I really do hope that despite all of that, me getting this award will really help women understand that not everybody kind of views Muslim women in that way, and actually we're as much part of this country as anybody else, and our achievements are recognised and validated as well. And also I hope it kind of silences the haters a bit as well. I think that's really important.